Hi, so my name is Karoline and I'm the founder of Smartzer, and what we do is we work with brands making their videos interactive and shoppable. So what I wanted to kind of talk about today was how brands can use content to create a competitive advantage, and creating content to provide information and inspire consumers, getting them closer to a transaction, whether that is online or in store. And video is the fastest growing form of online marketing, where we can look at, for example, on websites, we see them are much more kind of editorial. There's video, everything's about shopping the look, and there's editorial. On social media, majority of content now you see on form of video, for example, even on Instagram, ads, posts, stories, there's 250 million users a day. We also see an interesting shift in online ads where they're kind of moving towards more interactive experiences. You have 360, you have video things and more kind of engaging formats than just the traditional banner ad. And 49% growth has been seen in mobile video ad spend, and actually a third of this in the US this year has gone to social media. And also we've seen an interesting shift in, obviously traditionally video content was a little bit longer format, apart from the 30-second TV ads. Whereas now, when you look at social media, everything is average 25 seconds, which is also quite long. And 85% of video is actually viewed with no sound. So brands are kind of having to rethink their content strategy to create these really short, engaging video clips and using no sound at all. So what we do is we take this content and we make that content shoppable, so that brands can drive sales and also measure performance of video content. And also then kind of use these new short form videos to then link back to longer form content. That might be tutorial videos, it might be a review video in fashion, it could be a runway show, for example. And a lot of the brands we work with are in kind of fashion retail space. However, we are launching also automotives and beauty and a few other things in the coming months. So for shoppable videos, so stuff that you can immediately buy, here's an example of something we did with Valentino and, so this is something we did with Valentino and My Teresa. So basically just took the music video and then we add these invisible clickable hotspots to everything in the video. So you can either just watch it as a normal video, or you can click on different things and actually see details of the product and shop, and also see a catalog of everything next to the video. And again, see a lot more detail. You could also have a direct shop to cart, add to cart from the video. And again, then this automatically transforms into mobile. So due to mobile being the kind of more important one now. So again, you can see how it works on the mobile site. And then we have a slightly different experience on social media where you have a little bit more space for all the product information as well. And then for things that maybe you can't buy immediately, it could be luxury items, could be automotives, things that are more about an experience. Here's an example of something we've done with Bulgari. So here, again, it's basically a video about their latest collection, where you can click on different items and simply see further details and explore. From these, we've had incredibly high click-through rates at up to 38% of people who open up product details click through to the full details page. Again, showing that the kind of information value is very high. And then for social media, this is something we've been able to do recently. So maybe last week, we worked with Simply Be on their runway show. So here you can see how they used linking these short videos on Instagram stories back to the long form content. So they would post these kind of backstage footage clips on their Instagram stories, and if you swipe up, you see the full interactive video where you can then click and shop anything you like, still inside Instagram. And here's another example of Valentino doing the same thing. And this is a kind of a journey of how you could also run that through an ad on Facebook. And again, obviously, this could apply to any vertical, making anything shoppable or just purely informative. So the results have been great. We're seeing about half of the people who watch the video actually interact with a product. Average click-through rates at 14%. and also completion rates varying up to 30% depending on the length of the video. If it's a 20-minute runway show, it's obviously not going to be very high. And then where do we see the future of shoppable content? A lot of things that we are working on now are making live content shoppable. We think that there's going to be more integration with social media. So at the moment, we are still that one extra step away from making it shoppable. So I think like even like Facebook and Instagram ads will become shoppable. Then there's something interesting with Facebook tracking offline conversions. So looking at the data side, so being able to say, okay, these people actually explored this car video or this luxury product, and then linking it all the way back to them actually purchasing it in store. And then social shopping, interesting things there. So maybe Facebook and things will have their own shopping cart, so you might be able to shop stuff directly within the social media app without having to go to the specific retailer. Thank you very much.